Why, hello everyone. This is James coming at you with another awesome video about promotion, how to promote affiliate links online. Okay, how to use digital media to promote online. Okay, now today we're looking at, in this video we'll be looking at Snapchat. Okay, why would one want to use Snapchat, and what are the characteristics of people that are on Snapchat. Okay, now just as always, remember to like, share, and subscribe. If there's a video you would like for me to create with regards to how to promote affiliate links, drop me a note. Okay, drop me a note, leave a comment, send me an email, something where I can get your message. Okay, I do accept requests. Okay, actually this video here was done, someone actually requested how to promote on Snapchat. Okay, now like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell so that you can receive notifications of the videos that I post. Okay, as I post them, if you hit that bell, it will send you a notification when new videos have been uploaded. Okay, now success leaves clues. Success leaves clues. Okay, there were several studies done about what successful people, what do they have in common. Okay, and they didn't really look at the disciplines or the areas in which they were successful in. They wanted to know what items they had in common, what were the similarities. And what they discovered was this. They discovered that all of them had a PMA, positive mental attitude. They had a positive self-talk. They kicked those negative self-talk, that negative stuff to the curb, told to go kick some rocks. They took action. They took action every day. They got the information, they got the knowledge, and they began to act on it. Okay, and they were also thankful. Now there were other things that they looked at as well, but I just kind of hitting the main ones. Okay, get yourself a good mind movie. Okay, get yourself a good vision board. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with this here video. Okay, so we're looking at Snapchat. Okay, now here are the things that we're gonna talk about with regards to Snapchat and promoting affiliate links. Okay, so we're gonna look at setting up. Snapchat's kind of, of all the other platforms that are out there, it was kind of late to the game, so it's taking them a little while to catch up. Okay, the audience for Snapchat, now Snapchat is it's for young people. Okay, youth, their early ages, teens, 20s, mid 30s. Okay, that's their audience group. They're really heavy into AR, and I think this has a lot to do with their mindset, where these young people are, what they have grown up with. They have grown up with this as their reality. Every generation has been a little different. As older people look at it, like, what is wrong with that generation? But then that has occurred, throughout life, throughout our whole existence. The young people kind of want to do their own thing. And I think that's a good thing. Also, we're going to look at about knowing your audience, and then using Snapchat as, using the ad manager. Okay, number one. Now, Snapchat is kind of the new kid on the block. Now, when Snapchat first started out, it was very expensive for many businesses to advertise on Snapchat. Okay, it's extremely costly. But then they discovered today Snapchat is a lot easier and it is more affordable. It's kind of like more in line with the other social media platforms when it comes to advertising. Just have to remember that when you advertise on Snapchat, you have to use different strategies. Now, each platform has their own demographics, what makes up the audience of that platform. So you need to keep that in mind as you are creating your ads for each individual platform that's out there. Okay, And they discovered that today they are growing. The advertising dollars, the people that the advertising revenue is really growing simply because they made some changes. And also, their global growth is up by 50%. The global ad growth. Now, keep in mind, now these social media platforms, they are free to join, okay? And so they make their money based on advertisement. They get people to come in for free. They allow them to use it for free, but then someone has to, cover the costs for the maintenance of the site. And so this is how they do that, all right? Okay, here are some, okay, number 2. Okay, brand, how can a target, how can Snapchat help you target your market, the youth? Now, you must keep in mind that the people that really use Snapchat are that young generation, okay, those teens, 20s, like if they start in their teens, they're going to continue it in their 20s and maybe their 30s. Okay, so you're going after that young age group. And that's a great place to plant some seeds. Okay, that's a great place to plant some seeds for the future. So it's something good I think one should consider. But you have to remember that when you put stuff on Snapchat, it has to be more youth-oriented. Okay, things that a young person, that a teen or someone in their 20s would relate to. You just have to, there's just something that you have to do. Now, they have influencers. Now, every generation has had their influencers. Every generation have their own set of influencers. And typically these influencers are someone that's in that age group and that people can appeal to. So these influencers are great in niches like food, fashion, gaming. Gaming is real big amongst the teens and those that are in their 20s. Music is a great way. Culture. Oh yeah, and don't forget technology. Technology plays a very important role for that young age group. 3, AR. Now, AR, augmented reality. Now, you have to keep in mind that this generation here, they have grown up with technology. They have grown up playing games. They have grown up looking at a screen, okay? And so what this AR does, it puts the reality and computer images, puts them together, okay? And these young folks are fascinated by it. You must remember, they have grown up with computer-generated objects, okay? So now with this augmented reality, they're putting the two together. And so as you promote on Snapchat, that's something you need to consider, is putting those two together. Reality, the real world, and then computer-generated objects, put the two together. This is just how it works for this generation. And you will discover that when you do that, you will get a much higher response, higher engagement, okay? They will, they will be more willing to listen to your message, okay? It says that more than 250 million Snapchats, and that takes that use the AR, and that's every day. 250 million are involved in the AR snaps every day, okay? And then 70% of its users plays with AR each month, okay? So you need to consider look at these percentages and then create something around that. Knowing your audience. This is extremely important. Now you have to keep in mind that the audience with Snapchat is that young age group, teens, 20s, and a little bit of 30s, but it's a lot of teens, those that are in their teens and in their 20s. And you have to remember, especially if you're my age, gosh, I don't want to date myself, but you must remember when you were in your teens and you were 20s, and your thought process. What did you think about? How did you view things? And so as you create your ads, you need to take that into consideration. the way that you buy things in your 30s and 40s, or even when you have a family. It's totally different how you approach buying things when you were a lot younger. You know, a person that has a family, a young man with a family, I mean, if they only have one car, then typically he or she will not go and buy a sports car. If someone has a family with kids, they're going to go after a 4-door or maybe even a 5-door. You know, they're going to go at something that's a little more convenient for the family. Now, if they have multiple cars, typically what will happen is this: they will get a family car, and then that guy may want to get, or that girl may want to get something that they like, that they can get in and go play in. But the first priority will be the needs of the family. Okay, so you have to keep that in mind and consider that as you begin to look at these different platforms. You know what works. Okay, all right. Now, Snapchat also gives you the ability to target your audience. It allows you to, you can come in at a low cost, and you can really target them if they're in the United States. It breaks it down. That data is broken down even more so with people that use it within the United States. Okay, now knowing your audience. Okay, now the way you market on social media on Snapchat is very different from the other platforms. You cannot, your ad doesn't, if it looks real professional, real slick, it's not going to do well. Here, it needs to look what we would call kind of cheesy or cheap. Okay, so on Snapchat, they want something that looks like someone from their generation would have created. It's not real slick. It's not really professional looking. If you do stuff like that, it's not going to go over well at Snapchat, simply because of the demographics of the people that are on Snapchat. What they have discovered is this: when it comes to creating an ad, it comes out a lot better. It is more received if it looks like it was recorded from a cell phone versus a professional camera. You know, to me, I wouldn't, you know, I would prefer something that had a more professional look, but that's not the audience that's on Snapchat. So you need to put your personal preferences aside and go with what works with the platform that you're using. Because if not, you're just throwing your money away. I mean, you're just throwing it away. Okay, now also you need to make sure that as you're promoting on this platform, you need to come up with ways, what works best, ways of solving a problem. And then it needs to be done with humor. Okay, so you need to give them options of solving a problem, show them how to solve a problem, and then do it in a funny or hilarious way. Videos like this go over. It increases engagement. This is the whole purpose of that. All right. And then you say that you see better results, and this is so true, if you were to use your cell phone versus a professional camera. Especially, you know, like you can tell when someone has really used their cell phone. The whole screen is not covered. They have these two black borders on the side. On each side, there's a black border. Okay. You're seeing more and more and more of that today. The young people just love it because they realize is that, hey, this is done with their cell phone. Okay, Snapchat, it has an ad manager. Okay, now this ad manager, Snapchat provides you with free ways of branding. Okay, how to brand. They give you free ways, several free ways on how to do that. Now this is done through the ad manager. Okay, it's done through the ad manager. Every platform, social media platform, has something very similar. Okay, now keep in mind that, okay, first thing you do is you need to set up your account. Then once you set the account up, you go to the ad manager or you click get started. Now once you've done that, you go to create new campaign, and then you give the campaign a name. Now that you're in this ad manager, this is what you can set up. Now you must keep in mind that the demographics for Snapchat are what we call the Generation Z and the millennials. Okay, this is the age group. This is the target. This is the audience of Snapchat. Those that are in their teens, 20s, and mid-30s. Okay, this is the demographics that's on Snapchat. Okay, so you need to know your audience. You need to know what they like and what they don't like. You need to set your budget up. Set your budget. Once you had your budget set up, create your ads, and then follow the performance of the ads. See what's working and see what's not working. If you have something that's working, you may want to give more resources to it. If you find something that's not working, you may want to tweak it. And you don't put a whole lot of resources behind it. You need to put most of your resources behind that is working. That way you get a better return of your investment. This is the whole reason for you advertising, is to get a good return on your investment, to increase engagement. Okay, part 3. Now, Snapchat users are young, funny, and critical. Okay, you must remember what you were like when you were in your teens and 20s, how you viewed the world and how you viewed things. They will respond to short ads, so they don't want any long, lengthy ads. Then it has to be something that piques their interest, pique their curiosity. Remember that now this age group responds great to influencers. You must remember this is Generation Z and the millennials. Snapchat is a great marketing tool to the youth, to those that are in their teens, 20s, and early 30s. Okay, so this is what we talked. Let's give a quick review here. So we looked at Snapchat, how it's kind of late to the game in comparisons to the other platforms. Okay, so but it's good. It's a good steady program. It's a good steady platform. It's showing growth, and their largest demographics is teens. Those are in their teens and their 20s. So you need to keep that in mind. So it's a great way to target the youth market. AR, don't forget this AR, augmented reality, where they're combining technology, digital images with real life. They're putting the two together. Okay, they're putting the two together. Know your audience. Okay, know your audience. And then that's the ad manager to help you manage your ads. All right, this has been James. Here we talked about how to have success with using Snapchat. Okay, some of the characteristics of this platform. Now, if there's a video you would like for me to create, please drop me a line. Let me know. Drop me a line and let me know what you would like for me to create a video about with regards to affiliate links, the promotion of affiliate links, how to put those affiliate links out there. This video here, we looked at Snapchat, how to use Snapchat with online marketing, digital marketing, how to use it in that way, what works, what works, what doesn't work. Now, remember, success leaves clues. Success leaves clues. So, some of the clues that it leaves is this. You must have a PMA, positive mental attitude. These are some examples of positive self-affirmations, declarations of victory. I am designed for great things. There is greatness within. I can accomplish great things. Okay, these are some examples of some positive mental confirmations that you need to say over yourself. You need to kick those negative thoughts to the curb. Tell those negative thoughts to go and kick some rocks. You are not welcome here. No shape, form, or fashion. I want you to be able to say the dream is true. Great, great, great. Great it is to send in youth about a starry stream. But a greater thing is to fight, 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 fight life through, and to say at the end, the dream is true. I want you to be able to say the dream is true. Not only is the dream true, I am living the dream. I am living the dream. Okay? And the only way that you can do that is by applying principles of people that have been successful before you. You don't have to come up with a new road. You don't have to come up with a new way to travel. You need to find out what works and what doesn't work, and then do those things that work. If you apply those principles, you will have success. Now, it may take you a little while to get there. We didn't say it was going to be easy, but if you continue to apply these principles of success, you will see success. All right. If there's a video you would like for me to create, please drop me a note. Drop me a note and let me know. Let me know. I'll be more than willing to create that if possible. So let me speak this blessing over you. Until we meet again, may the Lord continue to bless you. May He smile upon you, may He grant you His favor, and may He continue to give you His peace. And may He also continue to enlarge your territory. This has been James. Have a great week. Take care. Why, hello, this is James coming at you with another awesome video. Here we're going to look at promotion of affiliate links with social media. Okay, the platform that we're going over today will be Snapchat. Okay, so the platform will be Snapchat. We're looking at ways in which you can advertise your affiliate link on Snapchat. Okay. Now, just as always, remember, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications when new videos have been uploaded. Hit the bell, please. Tell your friends and buddies that there is a great place on YouTube where you can go to get some good information about the promotion of affiliate links online. Okay. Again, in this video, we'll be looking at social media marketing. The platform that is being profiled is Snapchat. Okay. Now, remember, success leaves clues. Success leaves clues. You must be a person of thanks. You have to take massive action every day. Massive action every day. You need you some good positive self-talk, positive affirmations like, I am designed for greatness. There's greatness within. I am designed to do great things. Everything I set my hands forth shall prosper. It will do well. Okay. These are some examples of some good positive affirmations to say over yourself. I do accept requests. If there's a video you would like for me to create, drop me a line. Some way or another, get word to me that you would like for me to create the video, and I'll be more than pleased to do that. So let's go ahead and get started with today's video. Okay, now ways in which you can advertise on Snapchat. So they have these 4 ways here. You can do a top snap only. This is what Snapchat calls them. You can do a long form video content. You can do a web view, or you can do a deep link. Okay, these are the different ways in which you can advertise on Snapchat. Okay, you can do an app install ad. You can do a sponsored lens. You can do a sponsored GeoFilter, and you can do an on-demand GeoFilter. Okay, so let's begin with the top snap only. Now, top snap only, these are designed for a single piece of content. Okay, single piece, and it will show up at the top of the user's feed. And these ads are static, runs as an image. It could be a GIF. It could be a video. Okay. You cannot add a clickable hyperlink, okay, to these ads. However, you can display the URL as part of the copy. Okay. But it doesn't, there's no action if you were to click the URL. Okay. Now these ads are ideal for promoting events, sales, and other offline activities. Okay, number two, the second way in which you can promote, you can run an ad, is to have the long form video content. Now these videos are up to 10 minutes, okay? They're up to 10 minutes in length. And it is ideal for film trailers. Let's see. It's a way of supplementing pieces of content. Okay, Snippet for pieces of content. This is great for YouTube series. Great for YouTube series. And also has a call to action. Okay, there's a call to action. Long form video content ads are primarily targeted at media companies, brands that have quality media to which they want to redirect the Snapchatters. Web views. This is another category. Web views is where you're introducing a new brand. Okay, this is great for people who are introducing a new brand. It is similar to top Snap ads only, similar but not identical. Within a brand, you can swipe up or down to go to a particular URL. Okay, so the difference is you're able the image itself it can do things. It has an action assigned to it. Okay, that's the difference. It's important that once they swipe up or down, that the URL relates to the ad. Okay, it has to be some way connected. Deep link ads are kind of like web view ads. However, the link look like it's embedded. Okay, snappers swipe up or down on the given link, which is a web-based content location. And you could have them to go to a link like the App Store or the Google Play Store, or actually download the app. The app install ad. Now the app install ad is similar to the, it is a deep link ad. It is similar to a deep link ad, but not identical. Now the difference between the two is it bypasses additional URLs of content. It goes directly to the page for the download. There's no in between. Okay, it goes directly to the page for the download. Sponsored lens. Now the kids love these sponsored lenses. The sponsored lenses is kind of like where you do something funny to the picture. Okay, you modify the picture, and you put something on top of it, or you put something like on the side of it, but you modify the image itself. Okay, you modify the image, and so this is great for young people. They love doing that. Okay, they love playing around, and they like for it to be funny. Okay, they like for it to be funny. Large firms can create custom filters. This is so true. You can create a custom filter, and then people will know your name. They will become familiar with your brand or what it is that you're offering because you're giving them a filter. Sponsored GeoFilters. Now, a sponsored GeoFilter is this. It's great for, it's an overlay, it's a graphic overlay that appears on their snaps. Okay, advertisers can create this based on their physical location. Okay, based on their physical location. An example would be, let's say you're outside the United States and you like to sponsor this where it's only available to U.S. users. Okay, this is an example of what that would look like. On-demand GeoFilters are designed for local areas for a short period of time. Okay, it's a custom overlay. You can design and upload a customized overlay. Okay. And this starts at $5 in smaller areas. And they permit universities and other public institutions to do this for free. Free community, okay? All right, so the ways in which you can get your brand, have your brand advertised on Snapchat are, you can do the top snap ad only, long form content, video content, web view, and then a deep link. App install ads. You can do an app install ad. You can do a sponsored lens, sponsored GeoFilter, and then an on-demand GeoFilter. Okay, now these are the different ways in which you can advertise your link on Snapchat. Okay, so in this video we looked at ways in which one can advertise their link on Snapchat. Okay, digital marketing, social media marketing, how to put those affiliate links on there. The thing I like about this particular platform that we're looking at, which happens to be Snapchat, is the cost to get started. Okay, it doesn't cost a whole lot to get started. So I think that's a really, really, really good thing. All right, remember, success leaves clues. Success leaves clues. All right. You must become a person of thanks, a person of gratitude. You need to take massive action every day. Success leaves clues. Great, 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 great it is to stand in youth by the story stream. But a greater thing is to fight, 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 fight life through. And say at the end, the dream is true. I want you to be able to say the dream is true. I'm living the dream. The dream is true. The dream is true. I want you to be able to say that. I'm living the dream. All right, so if there's a video you would like me to create, drop me a note. I'll be more than pleased to do that. I'm living the dream. I'm living the dream. Until we meet again, may the Lord continue to bless you. May he smile upon you. May he grant you his favor. May he give you his peace. And may he also continue to enlarge your territory. This has been James. Have a great week.